Special Forces training has never gained more attention than the last couple of years. In business, SF-inspired fitness events and TV shows are popping up all over the place. The lessons learned during these hardships of training or in battle can be translated to most, if not all, facets of life. And that, of course, is with good reason. Although no sleep, constant physical stress, and instructors that watch your every move may make it seem like it's impossible to finish, there is way more to it than just being physically fit, as most people think. Muscles will only get you that far. So, do you want to know some practical tips that can help you get through SF training? Look no further. Please also share your practical tips if you've completed an SF course and stumbled upon this video. Who knows who might benefit from it? Let's dive straight into it. Physical fitness. This is, of course, the most logical one. A candidate must be able to take on the physical stress that this job comes with. All the runs, boat carries, PT, rucking, obstacle courses, and everything over and over again. Being sore gets a whole new meaning when you're trained for hours, maybe even days on end. Don't stop working out because you're sore. Build up your strength and endurance by planning your training to mimic what will be happening in the actual training. Do regular runs. Try swimming on the same day or straight after it. Try lifting heavy and combining it with running. Try mixing up your strength training and endurance to build up a basic level of being adaptable to physical stress. Also mix up some of the stress movements like bear crawls, standing and maintaining form in the push-up or at the bottom of the squat position. Now, please be smart with this. You can't go from 0 to 100 within a couple of weeks. This will get yourself injured. Rest, sleep, and recovery are just as important, and we will cover that later on in the video. Try reaching out to someone who has done this before. Seek a training partner or a mentor who can guide you or look up vetted training programs offered by former operators. Next to that, nutrition is key. If you are serious about your fitness, you should be at least. Or even more serious about your rest and recovery. Be smart when you start out and gradually build up to a level which is higher than the standards and requirements. Aim to be good, not average. Cold training. Within Special Forces training, there are numerous times when you will be wet, tired, fatigued, and miserable. Most of the SF training will include a water phase or training in cold environments. Luckily, you can train for more tolerance to the blistering cold. It's tough to mimic the exact surroundings and circumstances to which you are in during training, but you can train your body to better regulate the body temperature once you are being exposed to cold conditions. It has been noted that some of the toughest moments in training can be standing still, in formation, while waiting for what's next to come. Training with cold conditions also helps you build character, improve your sleep, blood circulation, and reduce inflammation. This goes great with your physical fitness programming, as it will help you recover faster. So, dipping your body into ice water on a regular basis and taking cold showers will not only make you more comfortable when dealing with the cold conditions during your training, but also ensure you can build a great level of fitness without being injured in your preparation and improve your mental resilience. Mental toughness. While Admiral McRaven's commencement speech about making your bed may have felt as if it had nothing to do with becoming a Navy SEAL or SF operator at first, you might be surprised about the true meaning of that statement. It is all about preparing yourself to win. Even though the task might seem small, they can add up to big changes, which in turn could mean the difference about graduating or failing. Mental toughness is, perhaps, the biggest driving factor of reaching the end of anything that requires effort. Having mental resilience will outwork being physically strong. You can be as strong as you want, but if you give up at the slightest setback, that strength will do you no good. Develop a strong mindset by stop making excuses. Do all those small, annoying tasks. Stop feeling sorry for yourself. Seek discomfort intentionally, no matter what it is for you personally. Adaptability, the ability to adjust to changing circumstances, is key to success. Train your mind to stay agile in unexpected challenges, as you will undoubtedly encounter them frequently during your training. The moments you are in complete solitude will also weigh on you if you do not have the mental resilience and fortitude necessary to overcome them. Your thoughts will run wild and will eventually get the best of you. All the while, you need to cherish those moments in which you have time to reflect on yourself, take a short rest, and get your stuff in order before heading back to the stressful environment again. Although it might sound vague and does not fit the warrior image a lot, practicing mindfulness can help you to stay calm in stressful situations or when you are under pressure by keeping mental clarity. Controlled breathing can help you to relax and maintain focus. This is also a very easy task that you can perform whenever you have a little time to yourself. Control your breathing and close your eyes whenever you're able to. It could help you to remain calm under the immense pressure of training. As a last tip on how you can train for mental toughness, imagine worst-case scenarios and how you would overcome them. This mental preparation can increase your confidence and readiness for challenging situations. Together with focusing on positive outcomes for your negative thoughts, could well mean the difference between putting through or giving up. Don't underestimate the power of positive thinking. Focus on one task at a time, one step at a time. They can take everything away from you, but one thing is for certain. The clock will keep on ticking, and eventually, those days will pass. Injury prevention. This is important before, during, and after training, but actually staying injury-free will start well before you set foot on any SF course. As part of your heavy-duty strength and endurance training, injury prevention plays a key role in staying fit and operational. Focusing on proper technique, staying hydrated, and feeding on good nutrients is equally important. If you do not give your body the time to heal, you are prepping yourself for overtraining and getting injured. A strength and endurance training plan is well thought out and balanced, with on and off days for specific muscle groups and your endurance training to give your body the time to adapt. Eventually, all training is just adaptation, and while we can clearly agree on your body never being ready for whatever it is about to endure in the coming months, we can agree on making it ready for immense pressure and physical stress. Although it may not seem like it, SF courses have a gradual buildup in the different phases, with requirements getting stricter and more stringent over time. Injury prevention also starts with a good sleeping pattern. Don't underestimate sleep as part of your training. Incorporate mobility exercises and stretching into your training. Really focus on the areas you feel deserve more attention and work on them until they feel better. Take every moment you can to stretch a little. Seek some rest when you can and check on your buddies to see if everyone is still in one piece. Having proper gear will also increase your chances of not getting injured. Inspect everything in your kit before putting it on. Also, take good care of your feet. You'll be thankful if you start training without blisters or ingrown nails and have built up some calluses on your feet. Now, when it comes to SF training or any other training, there are several things you should keep in mind. One thing we haven't explicitly mentioned, but holds true very much, is building strong camaraderie. It can make a world of difference. If you are a person who people can build on, they'll provide you with support when you need it too. Alone, you can only get so far. Look after your buddies, speak up, be reliable and trustworthy. In return, whenever you need help, which you will at some point, they'll be able to give it to you when you need it the most and help you push through. Embrace discomfort. Be comfortable in being uncomfortable. Yes, these are slurs that most gurus now use, but there is some truth to it. To make it practical, push your own limits and boundaries during your training. Push past exhaustion or fatigue in a controlled manner. Go for one more minute, one more repetition, or whenever you feel like quitting, go for one more. You'll thank yourself later. Lastly, don't be afraid of failing. You'll fail plenty, and as long as you think of it as a learning opportunity, you'll be fine. Failure is not final. It is what you do to overcome that failure and learn from it where you will be assessed on. I hope you liked this video. Take care and carry on.